Hey guys, welcome back to Cheesy Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this adorable bunny card. It says thank you for your kindness, so it could be used for Easter or just an everyday thank you card. And I'm going to start by folding a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper in half. It's in the white, and then I am going to take a striped background paper also, and this came from Miami paper kit. I think it's called birthday celebration or something like that. So I'm just taking it now. I've already off camera cut it to size, and I am just using my glue or my adhesive to secure it down. And I am going to be using the YourNextStamp Bluebell Bunny stamp set, and I'm going to be using my tuxedo ink, black ink memento. And the first image I stamped didn't come out quite right, so you guys are gonna see that I'm gonna stamp it a second time, and it's a little bit off camera, but I realized that, and I slowly move it back to the center. And now once I stamp it, I am going to get ready to color it, and I'm going to be using the neutral gray colors. And for this little bunny, I am using a N2, which is a neutral gray number 2, and then the neutral gray number 0 or 0 and 0. And that's kind of what I'm using. I'm just speeding up the camera to color. You guys know already how I color. Just go around, darken in certain areas where I think the shade would react to it on the edges. And for the little flower, I'm going to be using an R32, and it's in the color peach. And this is just going, and I only used one because I am going to be doing that method I told you guys before, where you just use one marker, but you go over it a couple times in certain areas to give it like a shade effect or a lighter color in the center. And that's kind of like what I'm doing now. And you'll see that in some areas, like I go over it a few times. For the little, it looks like the bunny is also like has a little bow tied around its neck, and for that I am using the same color, peach color. For the little stem, I am using G99, which is an olive color, and I am using the same method, just one marker and then going over it a few times to give it some shade. Off camera, I am going to be cutting it in a rectangular shape, and now what you guys see me doing is I picked up a white gel pen and I went I think I do a close-up at the end, but I ended up giving like some lines and some little dots on his face, just to give it a little bit of extra I guess attention to it, or pop. I'm not sure how to explain that. Now I'm taking the Stampin' Up! Strawberry Slush ink pad, and I'm just going to dab 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 all around the rectangular, the little piece. And I feel like I should have shaded, like given him, the bunny, a shade, but I'm okay with the way it came out. So now that I'm doing that, I am going to be cutting a circle, and I only really needed half a circle, but I am using the My Favorite Things stitch double stitched circle, and I think I ended up using the second one, which looks like it's 2.5 inches, and I'm running it through my Big Shot machine, and I'm just showing you now if you could see the stitch edges on it. And I also ended up taking the sentiment that says thank you for your kindness out of that Bluebell Bunny stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp that on one side of the circle. Now that I have everything kind of put together, I am going to pretty much putting the puzzle together. I wanted to incorporate some of that pink or that strawberry slush color, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dab the circle piece as well. And I used yellow, but you could use pink or soft baby blue. I just thought, you know, like it's Easter and the bunny was kind of like, even though it's not an Easter card, it's Easter themed, so that's kind of why I wanted to pick like Easter colors. I don't know if that makes sense. So now before I adhere that piece, I am cutting off camera, and I don't think I showed it, but I'm gonna cut like the little banner. And then I realized, like, well, you can't really see it, so I'm gonna glue everything and put everything together, but at the end of the video you guys will see that I come back and I peel a little bit off just so I could ink the little banner. And right now I'm adhering it together with that, and then I'm just gonna adhere it to the actual card. And then I'm going to be using foam tape, just to make it pop a little bit. And I think before I adhere, this is when I realized that I should have dabbed a little bit of that strawberry color to the banner. And all I did was pull back the little corners of it, and because I have that dabber tool, I was able to just dab around it without making a mess or without damaging it. So I'm just pulling it off a little bit and then just going in on the spaces around the banner, and I'm doing the same thing for the bottom. And then just putting it back in place. And now I am going to adhere the little bunny, and those are my daughter's hands trying to come in and see what I did. And that is going to complete the card for today. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.